Hello, New Wave of British Heavy Metal.com here. Today is the 19th of December 2021. Before we get into today's video, if I could make the usual ask for a favour, and that's if you would please subscribe to the channel. That'd be excellent and a big help. Right, today we're looking at a band called Galaxy and their debut album, On the Shore of Life. Now, I think these days this would be classed as what's being called a new wave of traditional heavy metal. Though my ears, my old ears, can hear plenty of new wave of British heavy metal influences going on, which of course is my bag. So I like it. I like it. Now, Galaxy, reasonably new band. This is their debut album. They're from Australia, Melbourne. There's Stuart Cullinan, I hope I've pronounced that right, on guitar and bass, and he wrote all the music. Philip T. King on vocals, he wrote all the words, all the lyrics. And on drums, they've managed to co-opt the always excellent Simon Phillips. Now, surely you know Simon Phillips. He's been around for years, and he's played with the best: Judas Priest, Michael Schenker, Jeff Beck, to name but three. And any number of others that you care to mention. If I tried to list them all, we'd be here all day. But Simon Phillips on drums, fantastic, right? And On the Shore of Life, it's an interesting one. As I've mentioned, the new wave of British heavy metal influences are all over it. Think sort of like early Priest, Angel Witch, Titan, and similar, and with some progressive metal elements and some dark and doomy bits as well. And it's a little bit quirky here and there, which just adds to the listening pleasure for me. The guitar work is nice and varied. We've got chunky riffs which slice, cut, and power along without becoming repetitive. The solos come in at the right time and deliver the goods without being self-indulgent. I like that. And of course, Simon Phillips, what a drummer. He's all over it as well. And you know, the man never fails to deliver, does he? If there's a downside, and this is my personal opinion, of course, might not be yours, and that's fine, but the downside for me, personal opinion, vocals. Now, Phillips, perfectly okay, but to me, when he reaches for the higher register stuff, which comes in quite a bit, it sounds to me, and again, it's just my opinion, that he's struggling a bit. Now, whether he's either trying too hard or can't quite get there, I don't know, but say that's the only downside to me. When he reaches for those higher bits, it sounds a little bit ropey. But that said, On the Shore of Life is a fine album, and I think it's a really promising start from the band. We've got 8 songs. They're all well written, all well delivered in that sort of retro Nawabum style, and it's certainly my bag. As to the songs, we've got Bright Stars, solid beefy opener. Valentine and Gemini, quite powerful too, and a little bit trippy, a little bit spacey in parts. Daughter in the Distance, that starts out as a sort of a dreamy, ethereal, folky type acoustical thing, and then about 4 minutes in, bang, it all kicks off as everything comes in, big riff, everything else, and plays out big over the last probably 90 seconds of the song. Excellent stuff. Firelight Palaver changes the style a little bit. This is a bit slower, darker, a bit brooding, a bit mystical. And I have to say, I do admire the use of the word palaver in the song title. I think it's a much underused word, palaver. But just a little personal thing there. Then anyway, we get the closer. We enter the door of death alone, and this to me is a monster song. It really is. It's about 6.5 minutes. Crunching, cutting riff drives it all along, changes the pace. We've got some death solo touches. It's a bit progressive. Really first class, excellent 6.5 minutes or so. Really bombastic stuff to finish it off. As I've said, Galaxy with Shore of Life, they've got a very promising debut indeed. I do especially like all the new wave of British heavy metal style influences, but then I would, wouldn't I? So it's varied in styles. It's got beefy riffs. It's got Simon Phillips on drums, fantastic. And I say it's only just for me that the vocals that I can't quite get on with when he's reaching for the higher register stuff. But don't let that put you off. It doesn't put me off. I've listened to it again twice today, and overall it really is fine listen. Check them out, check Galaxy out. In the description box below I will put links to various places you can get On the Shore of Life from in various formats, so do that. Please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, that'd be excellent. And as always, thanks for watching, thanks for listening, and of course, take care.